I teach a lot of golf, and I teach a lot of golf with mirrors. You have to use mirrors for monitoring. A little video, enough to monitor the exaggerations, but without these mirrors, I am lost. If each and every time you hit a golf ball and the ball is outside on this rail, imagine this is hooked right to the pin. This is a parallel line. Put my club face against the ball, which is right on that target line. Very easy, very visual to see. I get my heels nice and paralleled off on this. I'm standing with good posture, and I monitor myself with a mirror. $5 mirror at Kmart, you can handle it. And you look back and you say, I'm looking like a professional golfer. Good, got the angles. So I'm saying to people, you've got a great setup. I don't get a chance to say that too much, but if you would be amazed how much time professional golfers spend in time looking in mirrors. Okay, so now I'm standing there looking like a pro. What do I do? I got to come up with a swing story, a backswing, a little idea. What am I doing? So you see the corner of that mirror up there, okay? I have people take the shaft, and from this position, just my club head in that corner of that mirror, and that makes a pretty good visual on how to pass that club down into the ball. Too much is said about swing, too controlled. I have the person get the grip, secure the fingers, and just throw the shaft into that corner, and that gives us a nice. If you're playing poor golf, you're more than likely getting that shaft stuck up in the middle of that mirror, and you're going to come crashing right down on the ball, and you get a chance. You got your options. You can hit it fat, you can shank it, and you can sky it. Okay, so you got to get that body positioned correctly. Find the corner of that mirror, and you've got a much better chance to come down and into the ball. So buy a mirror, and remember, if it's complicated, it's wrong.